Hi Taurus, welcome into your weekly reading. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. We're going to begin, of course, and jump right into the tarot and see what the week has in store for us. I'm getting a very, I don't want to say high maintenance sort of vibe, but you're very focused on your physical appearance throughout the week, on how you're feeling all the meanwhile, how to be improving things moving forward. And you're also very aware as to why you're feeling drawn to wear certain clothing, why you're not drawn to wear other clothing. And same thing when it goes to content and stuff you would normally or you are choosing at this time to watch, as I feel like you're being very spiritually guided, but you're also going through some internal adjusting and changing. It's almost this feeling of you not, maybe you are changing completely in certain ways, but it's almost as if there was part of you or certain parts of you within that are just now coming to life again, or in general, it's always been there within you, but something, whether it's where you're living, where you're working, who you're associating yourself with, maybe certain hobbies you're picking back up, or just, utilizing all the meanwhile. It's something about your day-to-day routines and life that is making you, making that part of you or those parts of you come to life. Okay, it's like you're becoming who you're meant to. For Taurus, coming out the Empress. Okay, I'm gonna take this in reverse because that's the way I'm seeing it. The week talks about you not having a new beginning yet, right? You at times in the past have been neglecting your self-care and not taking care of yourself enough. So therefore, it's now a time period for you where you're just feeling the desire, the need to I'm hearing butter yourself up, right? Take care of yourself once again and look in your tip-top shape and glow to the best of your ability, if I could spit it out. It feels like certain struggles from the past played into that, but certain circumstances that you have changed and are changing moving forward are leaving you with more of a desire to, again, take care of yourself and I always do that, tend to the important things in your life. But I'm also hearing the message of it starts within and then it glows outward, okay? So keep that in mind. But there's also something in your life that you haven't acquired yet. Is this a new job, a new place to live, a different type of investment? Have you not met the right person, or having received that commitment that you want with that person that you already know? However it looks for you, there's a huge highlight on the fact that this is not here yet, but it will be soon enough, okay? There's a true reminder to reground yourself when need be throughout the week, because certain factors will bounce you out of that state of being. And I feel like this is going to really affect your decision-making process, your patience, all the meanwhile. So reground yourself. You know how to do it best for you. I really feel like there's one routine or one habit of yours that you need to get back into. I know for me, it's going to be meditation. Even if it's not every day, step by step, day by day, let's move towards a healthier way of living. But a lot just came out. That's the vibe. It feels like at certain points you're not getting a lot, right? Whether it's intuitively, spiritually, you name it. But then there are going to be moments throughout the week where you get a lot coming towards you, kind of Seven of Wands vibe. And you need to take a deep breath, right? Because it can feel like the world's coming towards you and you can't really absorb all those messages or cope with all of this and that. And so just take a deep breath, as I feel you have what it takes to cope, to deal, and to absorb as you're meant to. Remember that any message is coming towards you, any experiences, you'll never pass up what's meant for you, right? Or you'll never miss a message that's meant for you. And if you do, it'll come back around, right? Kind of like a person, place, or situation. But it feels like you're ready to, I'm hearing march to the beat of your own drum towards a new beginning, towards something passionate for you. This could be in regards to a change, an adjustment, an expansion for something continuing, but it could be brand new, right? And I don't need to label off what it could be, because you probably already have a good idea as to what that is for you. But a feeling of you finally making, don't take that the wrong way, finally you're releasing in certain ways throughout the week in order to heal, but you're releasing a habit or two that Spirit's saying this has been weighing you down. It may not feel like you have a choice. You might have a choice, right? Either way, you're choosing to an extent, release what's been weighing you down, and then move forward with an utmost level of, you can move forward with true confidence, as the plane did distract me. You may be distracted by the possibilities is what I'm getting, but I feel like it's a time period for you where you are rolling with the punches. You're changing, you're working on your glow once again, and you're seeing how a situation is affecting you for the better or for the worse. And I really feel like you need to remember what's temporary is meant to be temporary. So keep that in mind, keep that perspective healthy, and don't allow for yourself to put too much weight on certain annoyances, difficulties, factors. I also am getting the feeling of you feeling comfortable, but not at the same time, right? Certain aspects of that situation at that time are affecting it in either way or both ways. But where does your control lie is what I'm getting. The Sun card talking about how when you leave something behind, you make your way towards more happiness, more comfort, more peace, potentially all the meanwhile, but more color, right? Is this more pertaining to the past for you? Did you leave something behind and it's now leaving you happier? And Spirit's saying if that's the case, more of which lying ahead when it comes to other changes, adjustments, and just developments in general. But it feels like even if that is the case, a lot of which it could just be the fact that this is on the horizon, looking towards the sun, towards your happiness, peace, comfort, and color all the meanwhile. But it feels like you want to experience this freedom, whether it's financial freedom, you maybe want to go travel more, maybe you are waiting for the right time or preparing for this move of residence, or to release yourself from this, I'm hearing stupid job. But it feels like priority number one is your happiness and comfort and peace. And it's okay to have all three in one category because they do intertwine. But it feels like you are saying that if you can have all three and you lack the color for a hot second, then so be it, because it feels good to be one with that top priority. All right. And so I feel like there's just a huge focus on you, right? You're focusing on you. You're focusing on what's important and necessary, but then other people are focusing on you. It's like, I just feel drawn to see what's up with Taurus. Even when I'm not feeling drawn to or actually putting action towards that, I'm thinking about them, right? You're leaving an imprint in people's worlds, in their mind, their hearts, their soul when it comes to your online content, when it comes to your interactions with them on a day-to-day basis, when it comes to when you feel inclined to, drawn to reach out to them, or you respond quite accurately to their text message or email or phone call. It feels like you're quite on point throughout the week, but then in certain ways you don't feel that way. A little bit nervous about the future, but then quite confident about it all the meanwhile. And Spirit's saying don't allow for that slight amount of fear and doubt to take over, because it's a bad habit of yours from the past, and we're not bringing it back. We're not giving that power, because I do feel like you will manifest more of what is going to happen or more of what could happen, and just in general, right? But the Nine of Pentacles, I said that for a reason. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's a week for you, my friend, where you are very much feeling like you're on stage at certain points, very victorious. Again, this circle speaking upon completion, but you might be thinking about things like holidays and events and different experiences that you may partake in, but may choose not to, or inevitably will not either way. But it seems like you're thinking about family and friends and connections and lack thereof which, and what you have and what you don't have. And Spirit's saying slow your mind, slow your roll. Everything's coming to be as it's meant to. It feels like you're on your way slowly but surely to different levels of victory that you wouldn't have been able to see yourself one with if it wasn't for a past change, or if it wasn't for a decision you made that you can't implement just yet, or you made currently and can implement. Either way, you get the point. It feels like slowly but surely things are working out for you. And Spirit's saying, let's think about how to more consistently move towards happiness and not wait around till it feels like the only option, right? Prioritizing yourself once again, but it feels like what you water, what you tend to throughout the week and surrounding it is prospering. It's getting back to where it needs to be potentially, or it's just exceeding in progress and I want to say you're gaining levels of necessary attention, and this feels good in and of itself. Let's pull a couple more. Yep, you have to have patience. You know, when you're kind of burnt out, a bit tired, a bit of a wounded warrior status for whatever reason or reasons, the patience is needed to be dug for a little bit more often or in general. But it feels like this is in regards to an ending from the past and or one that you are anticipating or preparing for the future. And so Spirit's saying, have patience, my friend. Everything's coming to be in a very divine manner, all right? As I struggle once again. But it feels like you're being reminded of a wish fulfillment, an ideal situation for you. At least it felt like it from the past, to remind you of something important or teach you something of importance for currently what you're wrapped up with throughout this week, but more so in regards to your future, how to make the best, how to thrive, how to prosper and see things work out for you even more so. It's a very powerful, a little bit all over the place kind of week for you, where you are victorious. You are, again, very much so prioritizing yourself, your world, and how to improve things moving forward. And Spirit's saying every bit of effort does not go unnoticed. Every bit of effort is working towards your advantage and leaving you with different types of victory. All right? So if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, Taurus, and I'll definitely see you next time.